kyro has been made an offer by the feds. Now, basically, they not saying what they offered him, but they saying that they gave him an offer and that him and his lawyers have 30 days to respond to it, or they going to trial. Far as what I seen, what they got on kyro, they got the guns red-handed, so he guilty. And then the other shit that they got on him, like they asking him to turn over guns, and I don't know, man. It's weird, man. The whole kyro thing, I don't know, man. But with kyro, that's what's going on. And kyro, speaking of kyro, he got the same lawyer as Flocka, OTF Flocka got. So that lawyer gonna be fighting kyro case, and he gonna be fighting Flocka case, man. You see how these lawyers getting paid? These lawyers getting paid, fighting his case and his case, the same law firm. But with Dirk them, they started hearing got continued to 12/2/2024. So that'll be next month. They next started hearing, then their official court date will be like 12/12 or something like that. So I'll keep you guys updated on all those things. I'll keep y'all updated on all those things. But yeah, No Limit kyro, he got offered from the feds. His case, I don't think they're going under 15, man, for kyro. I don't think they're going under like 15 probably, man. He got caught with high capacity weapon, stolen car, all type of stuff, man. Y'all gotta just go on the site and look.
Like the yeah, man, they got my boy No Limit kyro. He in the feds. He got caught with
another video, as always.
National convention, man. He got caught switches. They say yeah, stolen car, all type of
Make
shit.
sure you're using this video as per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So
the loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
I was in school, and I got kicked out of school with I got caught with 75 pounds. That shit did not have nothing to do with being enough. Meech, I think, was already in jail when I got caught.
75 pounds?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah.
no purposes
Yeah,
only.
we got Bricc Baby Man line to Vlad TV, man. He running plays. He said 75 pounds, but I don't know.
And I got kicked out of school with I got caught with 75 pounds. That shit did not have nothing to do with being enough. Meech, I think, was already in jail when I got caught.
75 pounds?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah. I tell you, I got caught with 75 pounds. I got caught with 35 of them. My boy ended up getting 40 of them for me. I ended up getting the box up out the car. And they ended up that's where we ended up winning on that one.
You beat the case?
Nah, hell no. I'm talking about when I'm getting away from the police.
Oh, okay. Getting rid of the shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Shoes Team? Listen, Bricc Baby, why you ain't tell these people you've been leading them on for all this time? And y'all might be like, Nick, what you talking about? I told y'all, this is why I retired last year, okay? This internet is something totally different. And I even asked y'all, I said, y'all sure Bricc Baby ain't pulling y'all tail? And y'all like, no, people did their research. It was this, it was that. So, hey, let's get into it. As y'all can see, I found the story, and I'm going to call it a story, that everybody's going off of with this narrative of what happened when Bricc Baby was a student at Clark, Atlanta. But this time, I'm going to tell it from the Mickey True standpoint, okay? I'm going to call it the gangster and the actress, the Clark, Atlanta case. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And some of y'all that like to watch Tyler Perry movies and shows, you might already know this actress. But hey, we're going to wait till we get to that part of the story. Let's get into it. So back in June of 2006, a grand jury indicted Zaire Mitchell, who we now know as Bricc Baby, and Melissa Williams. And some of us actually know who Melissa Williams is. But I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to let it sink in. Melissa Williams was only charged with 1 count of trafficking in marijuana. Zaire Mitchell was charged with trafficking marijuana and obstruction of law enforcement officer. Have y'all figured out who Melissa Williams is yet? Well, I'm going to tell y'all. No.
You are going insane.
So yes, before we grew to love Melissa Williams on Ruthless as Ruth in the Oval, she was a student at Clark Atlanta. And not only was she just a student at Clark Atlanta, but in some shape, form, or fashion, she got intertwined with the gangster that we know as Bricc Baby. And guess what was ultimately Bricc Baby's co-defendant? Yes, co-defendant. But let's get into the actual case, how this came about. And like I told you at the beginning of the video, I called cap on Bricc Baby's story that he gave to Cam Capone. And this is why. And y'all already know where I'm going. To the transcripts. So in 2007, Bricc Baby pled guilty, okay, to, guess what? The case stemming from Clark Atlanta. Why do we know that? Because in the transcripts, it says, if this case have proceeded to trial, the state expects that the evidence will have shown beyond a reasonable doubt that on March 17, 2006, Detective S. Duncan met with Chief M.D. Burrell of Clark Atlanta University Police at his office. Chief Burrell reported that they had a box in the university mailroom that contained marijuana. U.S. Postal Inspector Holder was at the mailroom, maintaining custody of the package at that time. The package was addressed to a student at Clark Atlanta University by the name of Melissa Williams. The chief had also indicated to Detective Duncan that Melissa Williams had called to check to see. Now she done checked the status of the package. Jesus, let's continue. Yep, and she did to see if the package had arrived. Postal Inspector Holder, along with other officers, basically set up a sting with the package. They waited until Ms. Williams arrived to pick up the package, which she did. She came in and signed for the package. She exited the mailroom carrying the package and was met by Mr. Mitchell, who had assisted her in putting the box into the car. Mr. Mitchell had rolled to the mailroom with her to retrieve the package. When officers approached, Mr. Mitchell attempted to flee and struggled with Officer Carmichael. Miss Melissa Williams and Mr. Mitchell was placed into custody. So like I told you, Bricc Baby, that's cap. You wasn't throwing no damn marijuana out no window because you never made it to drive off with the package because they was watching y'all. Oh my God. This ain't like one of these TV shows, okay? Also, we are about to find out exactly how much was in this box, okay, that they went to pick up, that they called about. Let's check it out. It continues to say, Holder informed officers with the Atlanta Department that the package had been intercepted en route from Los Angeles and that he obtained a search warrant for the package after a drug dog alerted. The package contained approximately 22 pounds of suspected marijuana. Ms. Williams, after being Mirandized, informed law enforcement that Mr. Mitchell had asked her if she would use her name and her mailbox to receive the package for him. Like, hey, folks, who's talking about? This gangster dude asked me to do this. I don't know nothing about it. Sir, I'm trying to be an actress one day on a very, very popular show, okay? And look, she's, and I'm just going to say, and it did work out for her, or did it? Let's continue. So, it's capped when Bricc Baby says 75 pounds. Hell, it's capped 35 pounds. It was 22 pounds, okay? It's 22 pounds. And he was arrested. Now, again, all the evidence was turned over according to this. So you may be wondering, well, Mickey, it doesn't answer the question, how did Bricc Baby get off? Ain't no way. Well, I'm going to tell y'all the outcome for both of the defendants on this case. Let's get into it. Now, I will say, Bricc Baby did tell the truth about one thing, that he was sentenced under the First Offender Act. Because even in the transcripts, it said, we will reduce the trafficking charge to possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute. We will recommend that you be sentenced to 10 years probation. As a condition of that probation, you are to complete a drug dealer redirection course. What the F is a drug dealer redirection course? Bricc Baby, you got to elaborate on what kind of course was that? You are able to complete 300 hours of community service. You are to maintain at least 12 credit hours a semester or 24 hours per academic year at college, that you must obtain your college degree. Hey, Bricc Baby, did you ever finish this? Because, like, you be on this internet trying to act like you just was in the streets. But it sounds like you was supposed to be on the straight and narrow. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that nigga lying, man. He said 75. He said 35. Oh my God.
They'll suspend all of this once you finish your college degree. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all say, oh, there's no way. Because y'all look at Bricc Baby as this street gangster or gang member. But in all actuality, at the time of this case, he was a college student. That, again, could have been looked at his lawyer probably argue like, hey, he was just, bad surroundings or whatever. And they gave him another chance. Now, ultimately, he ain't take heed to that other chance because he got caught again later on in 2009 in Fulton County. But that's a whole nother video. As far as Melissa Williams, well, she got off. The charges were dropped against her, and they actually didn't go against her getting expunged from her record. I'm assuming that she probably didn't go that route because we can still see it. I'm just saying, Melissa, you might want to get that off because you are a star now. And y'all can catch her on Ruthless, okay? Yeah, she ain't on it over no more because they basically chopped her head off. But anyway, if y'all haven't watched the show, make sure you go watch the show. So with that being said, y'all, ultimately, hey, I mean, it's nothing there. It was just intriguing to find out that not only is y'all making videos with wrong information, Bricc Baby lying to y'all in the interviews and y'all. But anyway, hey, this was my 1-2. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what? Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to put your slide. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram in the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slots. My slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest.
That's crazy.
With another video, as always.
75 pounds. I got caught with 75 pounds. That shit did not have nothing to do with being at least I think was already in jail when I got caught.
75 pounds?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah. I tell you, I got caught with 75 pounds. I got caught with 35 of them. I got my boy ended up getting like 40 of them from me. I ended up getting the box about the car. They ended up getting there where we ended up winning on that one.
You beat the case?
Nah, hell no. I'm talking about like when I'm getting away from the police.
Oh, okay. Getting rid of the shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Shoes Team? Listen, Bricc Baby, why you want to tell these people you've been leading them on for all this time? And y'all might be like, Nick, what you talking about? I told y'all, this is why I retired this shit, okay? This internet is something totally different.
I know y'all been seeing all the headlines. Now y'all see what's going on. Y'all heard Mimo got robbed, shots, shit like that, right? Y'all know I be coming with the real facts. Remember last time the shit happened with the chain, and I gave y'all the real one, bro. I told y'all like they ain't take it off from this and that. This situation a little different, man. I'm a little late on my story because I wanted to really verify this shit. And sources say, I'm telling you, basically sources telling me basically like what happened was I think Mimo was with like 7 to 8 people, some shit like that. And two people ran up on him. 2 unknown offenders. I sound like police though. 2 unknown suspects. But 2 unknown suspects, I heard they got no limit affiliations, but we don't know who. We ain't gonna say no names. We don't know who. They allegedly walked up on him, snatched his chain, and they said it came off too easy, so they figured it was fake. They tossed that bitch, say they ain't want it. Then took his watch. And look, you know, I was playing devil advocate because they telling me this shit right, and I'm like, all right, but I'm hearing he got shot. So if Mimo got shot, y'all clowning him like if a nigga got shot in a robbery, that means he made y'all shoot him on some, you know, he ain't going type shit. So that's what I'm thinking going on. I'm thinking like, all right, y'all clowning him, but the man got shot. Like, how is he a goofy for getting took if he made a nigga shoot him? But then they tell me like, no, that ain't what happened, gang. They say motherfucker took that shit and then he ran and then they popped him. So I'm like, why would they do that if he gave the shit up? You know, it ain't making sense. That's like, he be talking too much shit. They basically saying like the shit he was saying on Clubhouse and this and that about certain people, homies, dead homies, shit like that. They said they caught up with him. And basically, long story short, leave them no limit niggas alone, man. That's more of the story, man. Leave them niggas alone. Them niggas not playing. That's more of the story, man. But all jokes aside, though, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, think I'm on no funny shit, because y'all, there ain't no secret me and Mimo don't really be seeing eye to eye. But it ain't that deep with us on my end, at least. Like, I never want to see him hurt or dead in jail, nothing like that. So I'm glad he get to live to see another day. My advice to Mimo would just be, stay away from people, for real, for real. Like, you see how
Now, listen, one video is cyber harassment or cyber bullying, even if they don't report it, that person directly. But that nigga real name fucked up, man. That name, his name fucked up. Just add a little humor to this video because the charges ain't that funny. But his name worse than my real name. But if y'all know who this is, this Pronto Spazzo, right-hand man, Savage Wicked. He's from the Hood Rich Young Money area. And I know this video right here looking familiar to you. It's the watch that was confiscated from Mimo. Now, if the story sounds right, I'm not going to say who did what, but I remember it was going through the grapevine that Mimo was at a studio. He was shot and the watch popped off, or they took it there. Somebody shot him. I don't know who did it, but apparently that's the watch where it came from. Something that people need to remember too with that situation, that Savage was really close with kyro. So that's kind of how that whole everybody turned against Mimo after when it happened. It makes kind of sense now. But if you read the list of charges, bro, the man charged with 3 counts of murder, like 2 to 3 UUWs, a warrant, just all different types of shit. But the shit that's gonna stick out the most is the 3 murder charges. Now, it ain't no telling what it's for, but I guarantee you it ain't just like no random acts of violence. When it comes to shit like that, it seemed like somebody either snitched on him, because I know the man ain't just slide to get caught. He killed 3 motherfuckers at one time and got caught right after. If you see the outfit on, he had on some drip. You feel me? He had on some drip, so he was far away from wherever the crime scene was. Probably was years ago, and it probably had something to do with whatever gang beef that his set and they ops got going on. And for a fact, you know what I mean. If you really think about it, I heard somebody post something and say, all we know is get back. So don't see them charges and look at it as like, bro, just crashed out. This is some shit where I honestly, like even with the Bendo KD situation, somebody snitching on these young men, gang.